and welcome to my channel once again, GD. Good evening. Hi everyone. Just let me fix everything. I think light is not good. So, hi everyone. Can you see me? Let me know first. So I hope now you can see me. I can see some people here, so please write your name and how are you doing. Good evening to all of you once again, and just wait for a while. I hope lots of people will join us. Just wait for a while. Let me tell you about myself. Yes, I'm doing well. Somebody is asking. Yes, I'm doing well. Everything has been good. So let me know. I can see you guys, and let me know how are you doing, how has been everything. Life with RG, hello. Life with RG, good evening sir. Your way of conversation, I will thank for lots. Okay, thank you very much for your kind words, man. And we will once again talk about lots of things, but before that let me just introduce you guys. Julfiar Akhtar, Julfa Akhtar. Okay, if I'm mispronouncing your name, I'm sorry for it because everybody has different names. So, yeah, I can mispronounce your name. So don't take it seriously, right? Just take it easy. B2 facts, weird facts. Okay, B2 facts and weird facts. Hi, Life with RJ. How are you? I'm doing well. Life with RJ, tell me about you. Assalamu alaikum, bro. Okay, thank you, Berozgar. Okay, somebody has Berozgar as a name on profile. Yeah, very interesting name. So, now you already know that we will talk about English, that how to improve our English, and I will also give you lots of up to date, like how I have been doing, how have been working on my English, and lots of other stuff. So before this, let me know like how many of you are working on your English. Hi brother, hi Bisal Singh. Okay, hi Bisal. How are you doing, Bisal? So once again, thank you very much all of you for joining this evening, and we are going to make this evening what interesting once again. Santosh Jaipuria, hi Santosh, how are you doing, Santosh? And like after the half of this session, I would like to take your questions. I will answer your questions. So if you have any kind of questions, please hold your horses, and after half of this session we will start. Berozgar Insan, yes, your name is quite different, Berozgar Insan, and you are laughing. Yes, it is very funny name. Why? Like, are you serious about like I don't know, like you are Berozgar, that's why you are writing Berozgar Insan, or just it's funny, that's why you have kept this name? Let me know, Berozgar Insan, I'm asking from you. Like, is it funny to take names like this, that's why you have taken, or you are Berozgar, that's why in frustration, or I mean in angerness, we put the name like this. Now, so I cannot see your comments. Please keep commenting. Before going ahead in this session, I would like to tell you like how we are going to conduct this session. Sir, my English is very weak, you can suggest me. Okay, of course I will suggest you. Just hold your horse and wait for the moment while I will start answering your questions. Before this, let me tell you one thing, that speaking English is not what can I say, rocket science. It is easy thing, but you will have to know the right method, right way to approach it. Otherwise you will be frustrated and you will give up. So like English is a language, so let me tell you one thing, you will have to work on it every day, work every single day. It doesn't matter for half an hour or 1 hour, 2 hour or 3 hours, according to your own time convenience. You can work on your English. It is not that you should work just for a week and for 10 hours. No, you should make a schedule, like I have to work every day an hour, then keep working for hour every day, right? If you want to work 2 hours every day, then keep working for 2 hours every day, but work on it every single day. If you cannot afford an hour, 2 hours, at least 30 minutes you will have to deliver. If you are delivering your 30 minutes your English every day, definitely you are gonna improve after some times. And it is not rocket science, I already told you, it takes time. So you have to keep patience, you have to be patient in this journey टू स्पीक इंग्लिश. लाइक जब भी अंग्रेजी बोलना होता है तो हम लोग सोचते हैं बड़ा जल्दी कर ली, ये चीज़ बड़ा हमें एक लाइक हमारी जो एक इंटेंशन होती है कि जल्दी चीज़ों को करने का, दैट इज़ द बिगेस्ट मिस्टेक, राइट. ये हमारी बहुत बड़ी भूल होती है, बिकॉज वी कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग विदाउट द राइट मैथड. और मतलब रास्ता पे चलना ही होगा. अगर इफ़ यू वांट टू achieve your goal, if you want to achieve your destiny, then you will have to walk on right path. Now what is right path? I will describe about it in whole live session. Right now, you know, this live session is going to be little bit long, little bit longer, so just you have to be here. I will discuss every step one by one. So first step was that work on your English every single day. It doesn't matter if you are working for 30 minutes or 60 minutes or 2 hours, just work every single day, because you know it is a kind of muscles building, right? Memory building or muscles building. Like, you know, when you have to build your muscles, you go to gym every day, even you are living it for 2 days or weeks, you will feel that your muscles is मतलब अब वो मसल्स घटता जा रहा है, कम होता जा रहा है. वाई? बिकॉज यू आर नॉट वर्किंग नाउ. सो इंग्लिश में भी ऐसा ही होता है कि आप अगर इसको हफ्ते भर के लिए छोड़ दे तो अब मन अगला 8वां दिन फिर से उसको छूने का मन ही नहीं होता है. लाइक यू नो, सो यू विल गेट इरिटेटेड, यू विल गेट इरिटेटेड, यू विल फील लाइक यू नो बोरिंग. ये कोई बोरिंग चीज़ है, आप उसे छोड़ दोगे. सो यू हैव टू वर्क एवरी डे. यू आर गेटिंग मी और नॉट? इफ़ यू वांट टू इम्प्रूव योर इंग्लिश, यू हैव टू वर्क एवरी सिंगल डे. नेक्स्ट थिंग इज दैट सब दिन तो काम करना ही होगा, इससे मतलब छुटकारा नहीं है. अब कुछ मेथड्स होना चाहिए कि देखिए मेन क्या क्या पॉइंट्स हैं जो अंग्रेजी बोलने में हमें मदद करता है. व्हाट आर दोज मेन पॉइंट्स विच हेल्प्स अस टू स्पीक इंग्लिश, टू इम्प्रूव आवर इंग्लिश. फर्स्ट थिंग इज दैट लिसनिंग. स्टार्ट लिसनिंग. आपको अंग्रेजी सुनना ही होगा. आप चाहे किसी चीज़ को, मूवीज़ को देखो, आप किसी के स्पीच को सुनो, या हो सकता है कि मतलब कोई स्पोर्ट्स गेम है उसके कमेंट्री वगैरह सुनो, या अपने फेवरेट शोज देखो. बट यू हैव टू बी इन ट्यून्ड विथ इंग्लिश एवरी डे. लाइक आपको लिसनिंग की प्रैक्टिस डालनी होगी, लिसनिंग करना होगा. जैसे भी आप लिसनिंग करो, आफ्टर लिसनिंग इमिटेट इट, यानी कि थोड़ा बहुत इमिटेशन भी होना चाहिए. लाइक व्हाइल यू आर लिसनिंग, तो आपको भी मतलब जिस भी फेवरेट स्पीकर्स को आप सुन रहे हो उस जैसे अंदर से एक वाइब आनी चाहिए आपके अंदर कि आप भी वैसा इंग्लिश बोलना चाहते हो. राइट, कि आप उसी की जैसे मिमिकिंग करो एक तरह से. मिमिकिंग, मैं ये नहीं कहता हूँ कि आप वही बन जाओ, यू आर यू एंड दे आर दे, राइट. सो यू कैन नॉट बी देम, बट आई मीन एक रास्ता आपको चाहिए, एक वो जो फ्रेम होता है, यू नीड अ फ्रेम. ना हाउ विल यू गेट दिस फ्रेम? तो अपने फेवरेट स्पीकर्स के को देखो, उसे सुनो, और मतलब थोड़ा सा मतलब प्रयास करो कि वैसे ही कुछ करें हम आसपास उसके, राइट. सो दिस विल गिव यू एन आइडिया अबाउट इमिटेशन. सो लिसन, इमिटेट एंड स्पीक. स्पीक एवरी डे, एवरी सिंगल डे, एज मच एज यू कैन स्पीक. आज जैसे मुझे बोलना है, राइट, तो मैं कोई टॉपिक ले लेता हूँ. मुझे आज मान के चलो बेरोजगारी पे बोलना है, बिकॉज समबडी है इज अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट पे बोलना है. सो ये अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट एक बहुत बड़ा टॉपिक है, एंड नाउ आई विल स्टार्ट स्पीकिंग अबाउट अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट लाइक दिस. इंडिया इज़ वेरी like overpopulated country. There is lots of people unemployed, and unemployment is increasing every single day. People are in trouble because of job loss, and lots of other things are coming in my mind right now. मैंने एक अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट एक टॉपिक चुना और इसके इर्द गिर्द जितने भी बातें मेरे ब्रेन में आई, वॉट एवर इज कमिंग इन माई माइंड, आई एम स्पीकिंग, जस्ट आई एम स्पीकिंग, राइट. सो दिस इज वन वे टू सर्च आउट द टॉपिक एंड स्पीक अबाउट इट. यह एक तरीका है कि यू कैन सर्च आउट द टॉपिक एंड यू कैन स्पीक एंड यू कैन डिलीवर योर थॉट अबाउट दैट टॉपिक. गेटिंग मी? अब मतलब कि बोलना होगा, एवरी डे यू हैव टू स्पीक एंड प्रैक्टिस, यानी कि प्रैक्टिस में आ जाती है लिसनिंग, रीडिंग, राइटिंग एंड स्पीकिंग, ऑल आर इन द इंग्लिश प्रैक्टिसेस। लिसनिंग तो करना है, लाइक लिसनिंग इज ईजी वन, यू कैन डू इट एनी वेयर एट एनी टाइम, बट लाइक स्पीकिंग बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता है, वी कैनॉट नरेट a story around anything. Speaking is the most difficult part because we have lots of problem while we are speaking English, like lots of people are hesitant, underconfident, you know, and lots of other kind of problem, like somebody is thinking their grammar is not good, so he cannot speak. Somebody is thinking his vocab is not good, so he cannot speak English. Somebody is thinking I am not confident enough, that's why I cannot speak English. Somebody is thinking my pronunciation is not good, so I cannot speak English. So everybody has different kind of, you know, problems. So now you have to not think too much about your problems. अपने इस समस्या के बारे में ज़्यादा नहीं सोचना है, right? Because if you are gonna think about these problems, then these problems will hold you back of speaking English. ये प्रॉब्लम्स ही आपको होल्ड बैक करेगी, रोकेगी स्पीकिंग इंग्लिश करने से, क्योंकि when you will start thinking about your grammar, that my grammar is very weak, I cannot speak English, believe me, you will become weak and your confidence will be gone and you cannot speak a single word. So I mean, whenever you want to speak, just don't think about your weak points और लाइक द प्रेजुडिसेस, मतलब मैं कहना चाह रहा हूँ कि जो पूर्वाग्रह आपके दिमाग में, देखिए प्रेजुडिस कहते हैं इसको इंग्लिश में, तो वो जो आपके दिमाग में कोई पहले से एक अवधारणा बनी हो कि माई ग्रामर इज़ वीक, लाइक माई वोकैब इज़ वीक, माई प्रोनाउंसिएशन इज़ वीक, और आई एम नॉट कॉन्फिडेंट, और किसी भी तरह की जो ये पूर्वाग्रह है आपके दिमाग में, पहले से सोची हुई बात जो है, उसे आप निकाल ही दो while you are speaking English, because these things will hold you back, it will not support you to speak English. ये आपको सपोर्ट नहीं करने जा रहा है, ये आपको और खींचेगा पीछे की तरफ, ये होल्ड करेगा आपको. So don't think about it, got? Because everybody has weakness, and remember, when whoever had learned today, they had to go through this process. Like once they were feeling very underconfident, you know, they had not good grammar, they had not good pronunciation, vocab and lots of other stuff, but eventually they overcame it, right? So you have to also understand it is natural, it is very simple thing, it is easy to make mistakes, it is very common to, you know, be underconfident sometime and not feel good about your English. It is very natural to not feel good about it, because unless you are not feeling good about it, you cannot improve. तो ये भी एक अच्छा होता है कि कभी कभी अपने आप में जो वीकनेस होती है हमारी, उस वीकनेस को जानना, पहचानना, उसके बारे में फील करना भी एक तरह का अच्छा बात है, क्योंकि हम जब तक फील नहीं करेंगे तब तक कैसे हम ओवरकम करेंगे. जैसे किसी आदमी को लत लग गया है पॉर्न देखने का, पॉर्न वीडियो, तो अब वो इसकी एक वीकनेस हो गई है. जब तक वो फील ना करे कि ये पॉर्न वीडियो मतलब मुझे अंदर कॉन्फिडेंट बनाता है, ये मेरे लिए बहुत क्षति लाता है मेरे ज़िंदगी में, मुझे मतलब बहुत सारे लक्ष्य को मेरे छूने से रोकता है, तब तक वो इसे सुधारने की कोशिश नहीं करेगा. यू आर गेटिंग मी और नॉट? सो ओनली वन कैन इम्प्रूव एनीथिंग व्हेन दे अंडरस्टैंड दैट यू नो समथिंग इज़ वीक. सो मतलब अपने वीकनेस पे पछतावा नहीं करके, मेरा कहने का मतलब ये है कि उसे हमें गले लगाना है, उसे समझना है और नेचुरल तरीका से उसका ट्रीटमेंट करना है. यू आर गेटिंग मी? तो वो इंग्लिश बोलना हो या ज़िंदगी के किसी भी स्फेयर में आपकी कोई भी वीकनेस हो, और वीकनेस किसकी नहीं होती है, सब लोग वीक होते हैं कहीं ना कहीं, राइट? किसी को अच्छा मसल्स मिला हुआ है तो उसे अच्छी कम्युनिकेशन नहीं आती है, अच्छा से वो बोल नहीं सकता है, अब उसे मसल्स को ही दिखा के मतलब वो अच्छा फील करता है, क्योंकि अच्छा वो अच्छे से किसी से बात नहीं कर सकता है. कोई अच्छा से बात कर सकता है तो उसके पास मसल्स नहीं है, राइट? सो वीकनेस, एवरीबडी हैज़ वीकनेस एंड यू हैव टू feel okay about it, right? Now I'm coming to the next point that ये तो थी कुछ बात कि जब भी आप अंग्रेजी बोलोगे या अंग्रेजी सीखने जाओगे, like whenever you are going to speak English, you are going to learn English, you will feel that you have lots of problem, difficulties. You will feel you don't have right grammars, you don't have right vocabs, you don't have right circumstances around you, and you don't feel confident. So these are the problems and you are gonna face it, but a brave man will what? A brave man will overcome it. Like a brave man will take on these challenges and eventually they will overcome it. So be a brave man in this journey. Now I would like to take your questions. Before that, let me tell you one thing. If you guys are enjoying this session, then please like this video or dislike. If you are not enjoying, dislike this video. And it's up to you, whatever you wanna do with it, but don't like वो हाथ चलाओ भले लाइक की तरफ या डिसलाइक की तरफ, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता उससे. ओके, so now I would like to take your questions. I know somebody has asked me and lots of learners always ask me, like कि sir how to improve my vocabulary, या भैया how to improve my vocab, right? So now see, vocab is something which will not come down from heaven to you. It is around you. While like तुम कुछ किसी भी चीज़ को पढ़ते हो ना, तो वहाँ तुम बहुत सारे नए नए vocab से गुजरते हो, right? लेकिन you are not paying attention, आप उस पर ध्यान नहीं दे रहे हो. So start paying attention to your, like आज मैंने कोई बोर्ड साइन बोर्ड्स देखा कहीं चलते हुए and I found a new word like exotic, right? एक न्यू वर्ड मुझे मिला exotic. अब हो सकता है कि मैं अगर उतना इंटरेस्टेड नहीं हूँ तो मैं वो साइन बोर्ड के पढ़ के चला जाऊँगा, उस वर्ड से मुझे कोई लेना देना नहीं कब अब क्या होता है एग्जॉटिक नहीं होता है. लेकिन कोई इसी में जैसे कोई लर्नर है जो कि बहुत कीन है इंग्लिश जानने के लिए, वो उस एग्जॉटिक वर्ड को अपने ब्रेन में नोट डाउन कर लेगा कि ओह आई हैड सीन दिस वर्ड एग्जॉटिक समवेयर रिटन टुडे. सो वो आएगा अपने डिक्शनरी को खोलेगा, देखेगा उस वर्ड नए वर्ड को, और उस वर्ड को उसकी मीनिंग जब जानेगा, एग्जॉटिक का मीनिंग जान लेगा, और उसके बाद उससे कुछ सेंटेंसेस फॉर्म करेगा अपने डेली लाइफ से रिलेटेड, ताकि उस वर्ड की एक मेमोरी बन जाए उसके ब्रेन में. गेटिंग मी? कि ही विल फॉर्म सम सेंटेंसेस यूजिंग दैट एग्जॉटिक वर्ड, बिकॉज once you are using the word it will go in your memory, and if you are framing 4-5 sentences, that is enough to keep that word in your subconscious mind, right? So इसलिए मैं कहता हूँ हमेशा कि whenever you are finding new words, new vocab, just अभी तो पहले मुझे याद है कि मैं जब छोटा था, like I was in 11th 12th standard, तो मैं अपने कॉपी में लिखा करता था सारे वर्ड्स को, और अपने कॉपी में लिखकर फिर उसकी मीनिंग ढूंढा करता था, फिर अपने दिमाग से उसका कुछ सेंटेंसेस क्रिएट किया करता था. That's why I know these words. अदरवाइज मैंने कभी इंग्लिश स्कूल में पढ़ा ही नहीं कि मुझे इंग्लिश वर्ड से इतने ज़्यादा मतलब कि मुलाकात हो, राइट? तो मुझे मेरे लिए डिक्शनरी ही था जो हेल्पफुल, डिक्शनरी से. लेकिन अब मैं उस प्रोसेस से नहीं जाता हूँ. अब मेरे पास स्मार्टफोन्स हैं और उतना मैं थोड़ा कॉपी उलटना पलटना ज़्यादा वो लगता है पेचीदा, राइट? So I find it little bit complex to open the copy, write down the word, once open that dictionary and find out the word. Instead of it, I have online dictionary in my phone. I have even Google. So whenever I feel like finding the meaning of any word, then I use my dictionary or like Google, and I find out the meaning and I make sentences using that word. And in this way, that word is mine now. इस प्रकार से वो जो शब्द होते हैं वो मेरे शब्दकोश में आ जाती है एंड इन माई मेमोरी, एंड आई कैन यूज दीज वर्ड्स एनी टाइम. सो ये था वोकेबलरी याद करने का सबसे आसान तरीका कि बी स्पॉट ऑन विथ योर वोकैब. वेयर एवर यू आर फाइंडिंग द वर्ड, जस्ट कंसल्ट योर गूगल. यू कैन यूज गूगल, क्योंकि गूगल इतना यूज करते हो अलग अलग चीज़ों करने के लिए. आप जानते ही हो कितना ज़्यादा आप गूगल का यूज करते होगे और क्या क्या फाइंड करते होगे, वहाँ सर्च करते होगे. लेकिन वोकैब भी तो सर्च कर सकते हो. अब से थोड़ा सा वोकैब सर्च करने के लिए भी उसका यूज करो, और उस सब यूज के लिए थोड़ा कम कर दो. उस सब का मतलब आप समझते होगे. मैं जानता हूँ कि whoever is joining me, they are very young right now. They will be like 20 to 35, between 20 to 35. So these guys go on Google and search lots of things. So that's why I'm saying you, instead of searching those things, search few words and vocab, know its meaning, and create few sentences using those words. Theoretically, which English topics are important to cover for spoken English? See, yes, now this question, ये क्वेश्चन भी काफ़ी बार पूछा जाता है, So this question has been asked again and again. So let me answer it कि कौन सी इंग्लिश की टॉपिक सबसे ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है. Although all those topics are important, whichever topics you have seen in grammar, every topics are important in in a spoken English. But let me tell you the most important topics. First is all the modal auxiliary verbs, helping verbs, use of helping verbs, modal auxiliary verbs, introductory it and there, tenses, voices, and yeah, these things. Narration थोड़ा पेचीदा होता है and we do not use so often. We use very less often. Narration का तो बहुत कम ही use करते हैं. We write. So most of the time, so understand what use of all the modal auxiliary verbs, can, may, might, ये जितने भी हैं. उसके बाद helping verbs है shall have, will have, has to, have to, यही है. कुछ और वर्ड्स जैसे कि टॉपिक्स हैं इंट्रोडक्टरी इट एंड देयर. दीज आर द टॉपिक्स यू नो लाइक टेंसेस, वॉइसेस. ये सब चीज़ बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट होती है क्योंकि ये बेसिक चीज़ें जो कि आपको जाननी होगी स्पीक करने के लिए, इंग्लिश बोलने के लिए. प्लीज़ स्पीक ओनली इंग्लिश सो दैट एवरी वन गेट बेनिफिट. ओके I will try to speak only in English now because I feel sometimes there are so many people who do not understand English properly in this channel, so I have to speak a little bit Hindi as well. Okay, anyway, I stutter a lot while speaking, struggling a lot for this. Okay, so are you like natural stutter man like a Saharir Rahman sound? Okay, like you are a stutter, don't think too much about it because one of my friends was stuttering a lot like in his childhood and during up to intermediate, like up to his university days. But right now I find him at good position because he has improved a lot right now. And why has he improved a lot? I found one thing in him that on those days he was not feeling confident about himself, and कॉन्फिडेंट नहीं फील करने से वो और ज़्यादा मम्बलिंग करता था, स्टटर होता था उसके साथ. बट वंस ही गॉट अ जॉब राइट, एंड राइट नाउ ही इज अर्निंग गुड अमाउंट ऑफ मनी. सो व्हेन he got a job and started earning good amount of money, so his status improved in among friends, family, and society. Or because of it he got confident, and now he is confident. That's why I think his stuttering has gone down, almost he is good now, right? So why somebody stutter? First of all, because of low confidence. I know somebody can have a natural disabilities, and because of it he can stutter, but most of the time I find it psychological. Why? You don't feel confident, you sometimes feel like you will stutter in front of people, and you automatically start stuttering because जब भी आप अंडर कॉन्फिडेंट हो आप खुद ही गैज करना. यू कैन गेज वन थिंग, यू कैन just look into one matter, that whenever you stutters a lot you are feeling underconfident somehow. Because of something your confidence has gone now, and because of it you started stuttering a lot, right? So you have to improve your क्या कहूँ मैं, अपने आप के बारे में जो एक आपकी सेल्फ बिलीफ है. यू हैव टू इम्प्रूव योर सेल्फ बिलीफ दैट यू आर नॉट अ स्टटर, यू आर अ गुड पर्सन, यू कैन स्पीक वेल, राइट? तो अपने दिल में एक अपने आप में एक मेडिटेशन करना है. कुछ देर के लिए बैठ जाओ, सोचो कि नहीं मैं नहीं तुतलाता हूँ, मैं अच्छा कर लूँगा, आई विल ओवरकम इट. ओके, और फील भी करो कॉन्फिडेंट की मतलब आप ऐसा नहीं हो क्योंकि इफ़ इट इज़ साइकोलॉजिकल इश्यू देन यू हैव टू वर्क विथ साइकोलॉजी एंड इम्प्रूव इट. इफ़ इट इज़ नेचुरल देन आई फील लाइक नेचुरल होता भी है तब भी आप कॉन्फिडेंट होके इसे इग्नोर कर सकते हो. लाइक यू कैन नॉट इरेडिकेट टोटली बट यू कैन इम्प्रूव इट. सो प्लीज वर्क ऑन इट, इम्प्रूव योर सेल्फ एस्टीम, इम्प्रूव योर self belief that you can avoid it, you can become better at it, and you will improve definitely. You can even consult with some doctors. I think they will help you. They will even help you psychologically, and I don't know how, but they can help you. Now let me take another question. So please keep writing your question and please keep writing your name. Who are you? Where are you from joining? So I can understand, from which part of this country or world you are joining me. So hi everyone, I think you are alive here because I can see good number of people, but I cannot see any kind of comment. I'm taking your questions, so please feel free to write any questions that I can help you and I can answer with my own experience. Because listen one thing clearly, whatever I am speaking here with my own due diligence, out of my own experiences. So just feel free to ask any kind of questions, especially if it is related to English. Even you can ask questions related to any other topics. Lahori from Sri Lanka. Hi Lahori, thank you very much. And I remember a very good cricketer from Sri Lanka, Lahori Thirmane was his name, So I had seen him. So Lahori, your name is matching with that cricketer, Sri Lankan cricketer. Yes Lahori from Sri Lanka, thank you very much. आपने start कैसे किया? Okay, Vishal Singh, I will come how I had started. I'll come to this question once again. So let me take more questions. Ankit Mehra from Madhya Pradesh. Hi Ankit, thank you very much for joining me once again in this wonderful evening today. I'm Arun from Tamil Nadu. Hi Arun, thank you very much for joining us Arun. And let me take more questions. So somebody is asking me कि सर आपने कैसे ज्वाइन किया था? Listen, कि ये मैंने कोई प्लान नहीं किया था. I have not planned that I will speak like this and I will speak like that. Anukam Bantkam from Arun from Tamil Nadu. Okay Arun, thank you Arun for joining me from Tamil Nadu. Listen, how I had started, because being a Bihar board student here, I had studied till class 10th in गवर्नमेंट स्कूल. उससे पहले मैं थोड़े दिन के लिए किसी कॉन्वेंट वगैरह में पढ़ा बट लेकिन मेरी जो मेन पार्ट ऑफ जो एजुकेशन हुई है, जो प्राइमरी जो था अप टू हाई स्कूलिंग, इट वाज इन गवर्नमेंट स्कूल इन बिहार, राइट. So there was no circumstances, no surrounding to speak English at all. But I was keen interested because I felt like I can speak English and I must speak English to become good at life. Because I found one thing that right now in this world, most of the smart people could speak English. Yeah, and they could speak English because English is one kind of demandable language. Like there is a demand of English everywhere. So if you want to get job, then you have to speak good English. Anything, if you want to do anything good, you have to be good at English. So I felt like I must improve my English to become good in any sector of my life, right? So since my 7th standard, I think consciously from 10th, I think, yes. Since 7th standard, I thought about my English and I thought like I could speak English, and I was just on those days I could read English, I could write English, I could read and write English, but I had no vocab, I had no speaking, nothing like this I was in it. But I felt like I know how to read, how to write, how to, because reading or writing मैंने like दूसरे तीसरे standard में, when I was in class standard 2 or 3rd, I knew how to read and how to write English, but I didn't know how to speak English at all because of some circumstances. हमारा जो circumstance था वहाँ कोई English बोलता ही नहीं था, तो how can I? But I after class 7th I started watching cricket match because I was playing cricket and I was interested in cricket match. So I remember I started watching cricket match. First everybody used to listen cricket commentary in Hindi, but once what happens, once in a while sometime जब लोग हिंदी में क्रिकेट कमेंट्री को देखते रहते तो कभी कभी इंग्लिश में लग जाता वो. So whenever they used to most of the time they used to watch Hindi commentary, everybody in my village or family क्योंकि जब बड़ा बड़ा मैच होता था तो लोग गांव का एक साथ मैच देखने आते थे उस समय में। अब मैं 2004-5 नहीं, मतलब 2009, 10, 11 तक की बात कर रहा हूँ। 2011 वर्ल्ड कप आई हैव वॉच्ड with like 50 people of my village together at एक दरवाजा पे लगा दिया गया टीवी and we were watching together that World Cup of 2011 which India won, right? So मतलब कि मैं क्रिकेट जब देखने लगा तो मुझे इंग्लिश कमेंट्री अच्छे लगने लगा, मतलब बहुत अच्छा लगने लगा। आई गॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन इंग्लिश कमेंट्री बिकॉज दैट कमेंटेटर विल से यू नो दिस इज आउट ऑफ द बाउंड्री फॉर 6 and this is maximum, you know, like this, or sometimes that's out of, and this is handsome bowling from this or that, like ये जो चीज़ें थी कमेंटेटर का जो जोशीला हो जाना like एक मोमेंट में, that made me interested in this language English, and that's how you know I would learn how to speak English, and I will also become something like commentator, and I have did lots of commentary in my village cricket, like गांव का जो गली क्रिकेट होता है उसमें मैंने काफ़ी हिंदी और इंग्लिश दोनों में कमेंट्री किया हूँ। अभी भी मैंने पिछले साल भी किया था। तो क्या हुआ कि वहाँ जो मैंने क्रिकेट देखते देखते एक मुझ में जिज्ञासा जगी, लाइक आई फेल्ट लाइक आई कैन स्पीक इंग्लिश। तो मैंने वहाँ से आई स्टार्टेड वॉचिंग क्रिकेट मैच, एंड वेन एवर आई वॉज वॉचिंग क्रिकेट मैच आई यूज टू वॉच इन with English commentary, and I would pay my attention to the commentator, and because of that slowly and gradually I started picking a few sentences and I started speaking with myself most of the time। मैं खुद से ही commentator बन जाऊँ और कहीं भी बोलने लगता था, like this kind of thing started happening later on when I came in my college, like in after high schooling, intermediate in India, in Bihar especially, after high schooling after completion of high school we go to intermediate where we have 2 years courses, right? So in intermediate I started taking coaching, a local coaching, and here in local coaching, you know, one tutor helped me a lot to improve my English, बिकॉज वो उन्होंने मुझ में देखा कि लाइक ही कैन स्पीक इंग्लिश, इसमें एक जज्बा है, राइट, जज्बा लाइक थिंग, और ही स्टार्टेड हेल्पिंग मी। सो ही यूज टू गिव मी एक्स्ट्रा वोकैब, you know, he used to help me he used to give me lots of homework to translate from Hindi to English or English to Hindi. So I used to do he uses to give me, you know, sometime he used to give me few topics where I have to write down and I have to also speak in front of the whole class about that topic, right? So इस प्रकार से थोड़ा थोड़ा करके चीज़ आसान होने लगी। Later on I started watching lots of other stuffs in English like speech, बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग थे उसका स्पीच मैंने सुनना शुरू कर दिया। कुछ स्पिरिचुअल लीडर्स सबका स्पीच मैंने सुना, क्योंकि आई वॉज वेरी इंटरेस्टेड इन स्पिरिचुअलिज्म सिंस वेरी अर्ली एज। सो लाइक ये सब चीज़ होते होते कि मैंने एक लिसनिंग को अपना हथियार बना लिया। आई मेड लिसनिंग अ वीपन टू इम्प्रूव माई इंग्लिश। Okay, I will come to your question. Somebody, Anu Kumar, is asking something. Okay, so I'm making direct. So you got me. Like, you know, gradually things happened. I don't remember that how these things took place. But definitely, you know, gradually things started happening, you know, and I started speaking little by little with my friends, with my surroundings. So I started speaking in front of mirror. Sometimes I will hang the pictures on wall and I will speak about that picture. I will narrate the story around that picture, and in this way things start becoming easier and easier, and day passes and I think I get comfortable with it. So always you have to have a long term vision to speak English. लाइक आपको एक लंबा विजन होना चाहिए आपके दिमाग में इंग्लिश बोलने के लिए। शॉर्ट टर्म विजन क्या होता है कि हमें इट मेक्स यू डिप्रेस्ड। यू कैन नॉट हैव शॉर्ट टर्म विजन इफ़ यू वांट टू अचीव समथिंग विच इज़ वर्थ वाइल, विच इज़ रियली मैटर्स इन योर लाइफ। सो ऑलवेज बी पेशेंट एंड लाइक try to make an environment around you. How can you make environment? I have already told you. Right now you have enough technology around you which can make environment, like you are using your most of the time on social media platforms, so use that social media platform for your own benefit to improve your English, to find a good speakers or partners who can speak English with you. So like in this way you can use these social media platforms. So and if you are using the social media platform for your own benefit, definitely you can be better at your life, to be sure, because right now most of the people cannot control social media. Instead of controlling social media, social media is controlling them. So once you start controlling social media, you are a superman for this generation. In these generations, believe me, people doesn't have any kind of control over themselves. Yeah, everybody has lost the control. They are in the clutch of technology and in bad clutch of technology. So if you can improve yourself, you can take charge of it, right? If you can improve your time as spent on social media, then you can improve overall your life. I think so. I think so. So use your social media platform. Like whenever you are feel like writing message to somebody, write it in English. If sometimes you feel like writing emails, then right, you of course I think you would be writing emails in English. So if you feel like watching something on social media, at least watch English related content, right? And if you are watching any sports matches, then watch it in English, right? So always start working on your English through social media. And ये तब तक नहीं हो सकती है जब तक आप इंटरेस्टेड नहीं हो इंग्लिश में. Once you are keen interested in English, definitely you will feel a kind of connection with English. So wherever you would go, you will search for English. I have seen lots of people who are very keen to improve their English. They have kind of connection with English. Just you have connection with your lover. तुम्हारा जैसे लवर के साथ जो कनेक्शन होता है कि wherever you goes, you have memory of her or his, right? So you will feel like thinking about him always or her. In the same way, once you would have good connection with your English, you will feel like thinking about your English always. Wherever you would go, if you would find the new word somewhere written, you would feel that you must watch its meaning, you must consult with dictionary. So please make your connection with English first of. So how can you make your connection with English? Right now I think social media can play a key role in it, because most of the people are using social media most of the time. So start using social media effectively and you will see big change in your English in your life as well. Let me take your next question now. So please don't stop writing questions. Keep writing your comments, questions, so I can pick up your question, I can answer it easily. And let me tell you one more thing, that if you are finding any kind of help from this session, and if you feel like getting any kind of help from this session, then please like this video, and if you are not, then dislike this video and don't waste your time. Go ahead if you don't feel like watching these videos or this being live with me right now. So hello Sachin Alahawat. Hi Sachin, how are you doing? Arun Kumar, how should we improve to make sentences? Like, see Arun Kumar, I got your question somehow. I feel like you cannot improve everything at once. Whenever you start speaking English, you would make mistakes. You will feel that you are not making right sentences, and it is truth that you are not making the right sentences. At beginning, nobody can make a right sentences. You will, मतलब वो slip हो ही जाएगा. Just like imagine a small kids who want to walk and who is learning to walk, they will definitely fall down. Okay, they will fall down again and again, but eventually he will feel that I had made such kind of mistake. In this time I have to walk like this, and in this way someday after some time he will feel, or he will find a balance, and he will start walking rightly. After some time he will start also running rightly. So how is these things happening? Slowly. At once you cannot figure out everything. So I understand that if you feel like you are making not right sentences and you have problem with forming sentences, it's okay, go with it. As time will pass, you will find that you are improving every day, and there would be point of time that you can figure out your mistakes easily and you can correct yourself. So you will be in auto corrected mode. So you have to wait until then to become a auto corrected mode. So you are getting your speaking power very well. Okay, thank you very much. Somebody saying my speaking power is very well. So once again, at the mid of this session, let me take your questions. So please don't stop writing your questions so I can pick up your questions. I know lots of people has lots of problems, so just let me know your problem so I can help you with my own experiences, and I can make you aware about your own faults that you can improve, you can work on it, and you can become better on it. So please don't forget to like or dislike this session if you are finding any kind of help from this session, and let me know your name please, and where are you from, and also your questions that you want to ask from me, because whatever I'm answering out of my own experience, and experience is the best knowledge in this world. So always you can learn from others' mistake, and you can learn something and other experiences. So if I'm sharing with you my own experience, just learn something out of it and work on it. Definitely you are gonna improve. It's my challenge तो नहीं कह सकता, but I can give you a kind of not assurance भी नहीं करूँगा, कि थोड़ा सा मैं आपको support कर सकता हूँ कि like you can speak. Hello, your speaking power is well. Thank you. How long you are speaking English? It has been 2.5 years now since I have been continuous since lockdown I have been working and I have been speaking. Before lockdown I have never मैं थोड़ा बहुत बोलता था, but I was not continuous because I had no time, and even I didn't had friend those days, right? So let me take your next question, man. So I'm looking for your questions, so please keep writing your questions. Big fan of thank you very much, Paramount. Paramount and your speaking power is very. How long you are speaking? I have already answered your question. So somebody else have any kind of question, so please let me know your question so I can answer your question. Before that, I'm gonna give you some hints that how can I know that which verify of vocabulary and wrongs is going. How can I know that which verify of vocabulary and words is going in the India world? No, listen, you have to learn some common words, which is there is nothing like Indian words and African words. Words are just words. So while you are going through stories, you are going through some speeches, like people's speech, or if you are watching cinemas and so many things, then you would find that few words are very common, and it is being used by everybody and most of the time. So you have to just look into those words, you have to grab those words in your dictionary, in your mind. You have to add those vocabularies that you can improve your vocabulary, because you cannot learn all those words that exist in English, although it is said that around 8 lakh words exist in English. So you can understand how mad you would be if you are going behind each and every words, and if you are running behind these words. No, you have to learn 5,000 vocabularies, and these 5,000 vocabularies are very common vocabularies. So please keep writing it, okay? So these 5,000 words are very common. Where you will get these words? Just in your daily life. Everywhere you can see these words. If you are going to read any paragraph, you will find these common words is available. If you are going to read any story, you will find that this word is very common. If you are watching news or watching somebody's speech, you will find these words are very common. So you have to just go behind 3000 to 5000 words. Just 3000 words are enough to speak English, but if you want to be better communicator, then you need 5000 words. So it is easy, but it looks very difficult if you are running behind each and every words. You have to not run behind each and every words if you want to communicate. Then yes, if you have any other kind of huge, like somebody want to be in job like bank, SSC and rail, there are so many jobs where you have to be very good at vocab, grammar and everything to crack these exams, because English is being asked in these examinations, and very tough English is being asked, because you have to qualify the exams. But while it comes to communication, then you do not have to be bothered about those words, so many words. You can easily be an effective communicator with just 3000, 3500 words, or maybe if you want to be better and better, then 5000 words are enough. But you must keep increasing words every day in your vocab to become better at English. Now keep writing your comments so I could pick up your comments and I can answer you. Yeah, because we have lots of myth around us, like you have to learn 10,000, 12,000 words to speak a good English. No, just 3500 words are enough. I have been watching you from last 1 year. Yes, somebody is writing some questions, so let me take it. And if you have questions, and thank you for your contribution to us who wanted to learn English. You are doing such a great job. Thank you very much, man. Can you start teaching English? Yes, I have. I am already teaching English, but offline. So I am teaching offline. Next thing, let me take next questions. Hi everyone. So if you feel like asking any questions, please keep asking your questions. Yeah. Hi. Just wait, let me. I hope you guys can see me clearly and you can listen me. You can listen to me. Yes, please answer me, because of the some issue, I think. Yeah, can you start teach English? Learn English online is different than use in daily life. How can we fluent in it? Okay. Somebody asking, like, learning English online is different from speaking in daily life. Yeah, definitely it is different. Learning English online is easy. Like if you are watching movies, and while you are watching movies, you feel like you can speak English. But when it comes to in real world, when you come in real world and you want to speak English, now not even a single sentence is coming out of your mouth. So definitely learning English online and speaking English is two different works. But listen to me, unless you are not learning, you cannot speak. But there is a problem with something like, just you are consuming the data, but you are not using it in your daily life. So now you have to also use, like you have been watching any movie, and you found few sentences and dialogues very attractive. Now just try to mimic that dialogue, try to imitate that dialogue and speak in your own words. And in this way, what have you done? You have brought English from online to offline and you use it in your daily life. So use these techniques, right? Whenever you find that some speakers have very good sentences and they spoke very good sentence, or their style was good or something like that, just stop your video, pause it, watch it again and again and try to speak like them, because you felt it is good and you feel like mimicking them. Then do it. It will improve your pronunciation, it will improve your fluency, it will improve your confidence and lots of other things, right? So please do it if you feel like that. Money is tight for me. I have installed Clappingo but thinking a lot to take subscription. Money waste nahi hoga na, because sab inse, like, listen, I do not want to tell you anything about Clappingo or Cambly, because I believe in self-learning method, right? So now I think you should, if you are someone you cannot afford or English, like you cannot afford like these online platforms, then please first work with yourself, start working yourself. At once, if you are going to jump with these platforms, I do not think these platforms will help you. Yeah, if you see the people who are taking this subscription, either they know how to speak English little bit, or they have some other purpose, like lots of other purpose. Maybe there may be other purposes. So just look at your purpose, that what kind of purpose you are holding for these platforms. Like if you know how to speak English and you have hesitation, you are lower in confidence and so many things, then definitely go and subscribe these platforms. It will help you to improve your confidence. But if you are somebody who is just looking to speak with the help of these platforms, you don't know even how to speak a single sentences, and you are just rushing to watch these platforms, then I don't think these platforms are going to help you, because you have to first help yourself, and once you start helping yourself, then only somebody can help you to improve your English. You are getting me or not? So how to use self method, I have already told you. Pick up few topics, start speaking in front of mirror. गलत और सही का कोई मतलब मैं कहता ही नहीं है. Don't think about whatever you are speaking, even if you are speaking right or wrong, don't care about. You just go and speak in front of mirror, and just speak, right? You are getting me or not? So start first working on yourself, and by self method. Later on you can figure out these online platforms. You have enough time to do it. Right now you don't know how to speak, even you are very hesitant, then definitely you will subscribe this platform, but after taking one session you will not feel good and you will waste your money, right? So don't waste your money if you are not confident. We need confidence or clarity to learn English. Yes, everybody needs confidence and clarity to speak English. Most important thing is confidence and clarity. Once you have confidence and clarity to do anything in your life, you can do it easily. Because you can clearly see that you have to do it. So you will figure out the way, you will find out the route and methods, you will find out courage, you will gather your courage and you will go on your path. But unless you haven't figured out your goal, your ambition, then you cannot do it. So first figure out, be clear in your mind, be confident that you can make it. Definitely you are going to make it, right? You are getting me. Before going ahead in this session, I would like to tell you one thing. If you are enjoying this session, then please like this video. If you are not enjoying, dislike this video. And if you are not enjoying, then why are you wasting your time here? You can live and go on, and you can do something better somewhere in this world. Getting me? So hi everyone, do you have any questions? If you have, then please write down in my comment section. I would be happy to answer your questions. Apart from this, yes, I am answering your questions only, and on your questions only. So you got. Now if you will give me questions, then definitely I will figure out answer for you. Before this, yes, I am going to few other points that would help you to improve your English. So first is that you should have clarity and confidence in your mind, and you should not bother about your English and what level you are right now. Sometimes we'll bother a lot about our level, right? If you bother a lot about your level, definitely you cannot do much. You will be frustrated after a while, you will not feel good about yourself, and that is kind of killer of your confidence. It will kill your confidence, and once confidence will be killed, you cannot go ahead in this path, right? So always just feel good about your English, whatever English you have, whatever little English you know, just expose yourself in front of people, and little drops of water make a mighty ocean. In the same way, little English will make you a good at your English someday. So just keep gathering that little, because such a big vast ocean is made up of little drops of water. Getting me? So you have to also gather your you have to also improve your English by little. Rupali, okay Rupal, after a long time Rupal, MS44F here, anyone speak in English with me? Okay, yeah, he is looking for a partner. You are looking so handsome, and when you smile, you look cute, Anand. Please smile once for me. Who is he? अब तो मुझे स्माइल रोका भी नहीं होगा, आपने बोल दिया स्माइल करने के लिए। अरुण कुमार, ओके, वेंकट दास है, अरुण कुमार वेंकट दास, थैंक यू फॉर दिस नाइस कॉम्प्लीमेंट, थैंक यू, आई कैंट गिव यू थैंक एनी मोर, thank you for the feedback. Okay sir, I'm getting bored from learning English. Okay रूपाली, yes, good question. या ये भी एक क्वेश्चन है कि इंग्लिश सीखते सीखते ना कभी कभी बोर्ड फील होने लगता है, राइट? यू नो, यू वुड फाइंड न्यू वर्ड एवरीवेयर, सो नाउ यू विल फील बोर्ड, लाइक यू नो, जहाँ भी जाते हो यार नया नया वर्ड मिल रहा है, नई नई वर्ड्स, so definitely you are gonna feel bored. बट लेट मी टेल यू वन थिंग, लाइक ये बोर्डम जो होती है ये कुछ समय ही रहती है, लाइक दिस बोर्डम विल नॉट लास्ट लॉन्ग, इट विल बी फॉर अ वाइल. सो लाइक जब ये बोर्डम होती है ना तो तब भी लगे रहो. द बेस्ट मेथड इज दैट यू हैव टू बी इन ट्यून्ड, राइट? यू हैव टू बी इन ट्यून्ड, लाइक आप लगे रहो, यू हैव टू नॉट गिव अप, एंड यू विल फील आफ्टर फ्यू डेज once again you got back that enthusiasm, you got back that zeal, you got back that kind of, you know, mentality in that was before. So yes, it happens with every learners, like sometimes they feel bored, sometimes they feel depressed, sometimes they feel procrastinated, but the key point is that after feeling these, you know, low qualities in you, you must have to be in tune with your journey, you must have to keep on going ahead on your path, right? So that is the best thing, always keep on moving. Everybody goes through low and high in any journey, whether it is a speaking English journey or your life, or becoming a cricketer, becoming a news anchor, becoming baba. Even if you go and ask about babas like Chutta Kamandal, I'm talking about the babas, sadhu sants, right? They also get lots of confusion at beginning कि बाबा बनूं कि नहीं बनूं. इतने लोग बाबा नहीं बनते हैं, शादी विवाह करते हैं, मौज मस्ती करते हैं, बीबी को लेके घुमाते हैं, मैं बनूं कि नहीं बनूं. Like they have also kind of confusion. Go Baba, like Baba never tells you their weakness, because they feel like if they will tell you weakness, then whom you will believe? Because everybody believe Babas, right? All the IAS officer, UPS officers, and you know, all the officers are afraid of politicians in this world, because everybody is under politicians, and politicians are afraid of babas, right? So babas are superman in this world. So if you think that the babas became superman at once, they became superman without any depression, without any anxiety, without any kind of, you know, confusion, then you are wrong. Baba were also confused when they wanted to be Baba. They were very confused man, and in fact Babas are the most confused men in this world. I am not talking about everybody who are real saints. They are sent and they have only saved this humanity so far. But I am talking about the Babas who are so-called Babas. They had lots of problems and still they are struggling inside that they are not a real Baba, and still they are showing Babaness. So I mean, anyway, I have to come to the topic now, that everybody feel high and low through his journey, whether whatever they want to become. So कोई भी चीज़ अगर बनना चाहते हैं, कोई भी बाबा, मतलब कोई भी चीज़ बाबा बनना चाहो, कोई एक्टर बनना चाहता हो, क्रिकेटर बनना चाहता हो, मतलब हर आदमी जो होता है कभी लो कभी हाई फील करता है, अंडर कॉन्फिडेंट होता है अपने लाइफ में. जस्ट दे हैव टू ओवरकम दिस फेज. सो आई थिंक इफ यू आर लर्निंग इंग्लिश जर्नी, यस यू वुड फील इट. Definitely it is very natural and quite natural. You have to be okay with it and you have to go ahead with this, right? So this is the only point that I want to tell you about if you are feeling not good about yourself then. Okay, so anyway, it has been 58 minutes and 27 seconds so far. I have been continuously speaking and I have been answering your questions. And if you felt if you felt this session is helpful, then please like. If you not feel like, you know, good, then dislike this session. Yeah, So it's up to you. Whatever you want, do it, but do it. So now let me take you a few more questions, because we are already, time is up now, and it has been 59 minutes now, and we have been here since 59 minutes, and 59 minutes is not a short time, it is 1 hour. Do you want to become politicians? Manoj Rai, why would I become politicians? Such a disgusting thing. And if I have to become politicians, then I would be only politicians, would be known as different politicians in this world. I mean politicians, not very far from the politicians, universal politicians, right? And that word would be, if you think like there is nothing wrong with becoming a politicians, the problem is that politicians सब अच्छे ही होते हैं, but after becoming the politicians, they become corrupt. Once they get power, and power make everybody corrupt. Even a simple man, when they would get power, they would become corrupt. The power has corrupting power. So power has corruption. They can take the decision of your life. कि कल एटम बम गिरवाना है कि गिराना है. They have to take the decision. Your life is in their hand. So people think that they are living in democracy, they are free. But जब तुम्हारे पास अगर इनफ आँख हो, अगर गहरी आँखें हो, तो तुम जरा सा देखो ना झाँक के, तुम कहाँ आज़ाद हो? Nowhere you are free. You are under the clutch of politicians. If politicians would like to give you a job, then they will give you a job. Otherwise, they will not give you a job. So everything is being controlled by politicians, and eventually politician goes to Babas, because politicians किसी से तो नहीं डरता, लेकिन बाबा से डरता है, right? And Babas किससे डरता है? Babas are fearful of themselves. बाबा खुद से ही डरता है, right? So Babas are, because they know their inner nature, they know themselves, true themselves. So Babas are just afraid of themselves, and politicians are afraid of Babas, and Janta is kind of, वो politicians का चेला चपाटी हो जाता है जनता, because after giving the vote, they have no right to interrupt in any policies of them. Anyway, that was the condemnation of politicians, and it was not condemnation, it was the truth that we have been seeing since time of immemorial, and still we have to see, because the First World War has been fought, Second World War has been fought, Third World War would be fought because of these guys, politicians. Because ambitious people, politicians are somebody who are very ambitious in their life, right? And ambitious people cannot think about the welfare of anybody. Anytime if their ambitions would take that color, that color they wanted to take it, Third World War or something else will happen. So this is something I wanted to like थोड़ा सा इंग्लिश से अलग हटके कुछ दुनियादारी की बातें थी, उसमें मैंने बताया, क्योंकि I love दुनियादारी, because I am keen interested in everything in दुनियादारी, whatever is going on, and I am keen observer of these things, right? Anyway, English is just a language and we are trying to speak it, right? But दुनियादारी is different sector of life. So I would like to wrap up this session for today, and it has been really very great session once again with you guys and with us. So I hope to see you soon again. Before this, I think you would work on your English and you will improve it. So thank you once again being with me in this wonderful session, and bye, good night. Keep working on your English, keep working on your life, keep improving it, keep getting better day by day. That's what I would like to tell you today, and have a good night. Bye to everyone. See you next day.